Good morning student, welcome back to our math session. Today we will start the chapter number 6, that is basic geometry. Okay, so before starting this chapter we see some basic term. First is a point. Okay, the point is a basic unit of geometry. So we represent a point by a dot and name it with capital letters. See, this is a point. Okay, this point A. Okay, this is point P. Okay, here we use only dot to represent the point. This is point Q. Okay, so point it is represented with the help of capital letter. We always use capital letter to represent a point. This is point A, point P, point Q. And what is the use of this point? So point determines the location. Okay, so point we use to determine the location. So some physical examples of point that you see in a daily life are tip of your pencil. See, this is tip of your pencil, then pencil lead, then tip of pin. These are the examples of point. Then second is a line. Line is a collection of point extending endlessly in both the direction along the straight path. See here, this is line. This is a line is a collection of points. See, this is type dot 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 dot. This is a collection of point go endlessly in both the direction. This right hand side also and left hand side also along a straight path. This is straight path. This is arrow means go endlessly. Okay, here is no limit. Go endlessly in both the direction. And how to represent a line? See, here this is we take 2 point on line. This is point P and this is point Q. Okay, so how to write the name? So is a we first see here, this is AB. So how to write the name of the line? Line AB. And what is the sign of this line? This type, two types, one two side arrow. Okay, so what is the name of this line? PQ. Okay, these are two dot on the line and we write here this type, two type arrow. So this is line PQ. Okay, so line can be represented by small letter also. See here, suppose we draw a straight line. This is line L. Okay, so again you have to write, suppose this type of line. This is line M. Means we also use the small letters to represent the line. Okay, so remember that line has no starting point and no end point. Okay, next is line segment. See here, next is line segment. A part of line is called line segment. Okay, line segment is a part of line and it has a starting point and end point. See, this is line. Okay, so part of this line. So suppose we take this much part. Okay, this. So this part is called line segment, and line segment has a starting point and end point. See, this is starting point and this is end point. So how to write the name? This is line segment. So line segment AB is the line segment. Line segment AB. Okay, what is the difference between line segment? Here in line has no starting point and no end point. Okay, it goes endlessly in both the direction. And how to write the name of this line? Suppose here is a point A and B. So we represent the line AB and we write this sign. This is a sign of line AB and this is line segment. Okay, here is line segment has a starting point and end point. Okay, here line segment is completed. Okay, so how to write the name? AB is a line segment. This is slipping line. Okay, this is line segment. Suppose you have to draw this point, starting point, and this is end point, PQ. How to write the name? PQ line segment. Okay, this is line segment. Next term is ray. See here, ray. Ray is a part of line which has a starting point but goes endlessly in other direction. So suppose this is your starting point, okay, and this line go endlessly in other direction. So this type is called rays. Okay, here the direction in which the ray goes endlessly. Okay, so this is direction of the ray is go this side. Okay, and here is the starting point are clearly indicate. Okay, this is ray. And how to write the name? This is starting point and this B. So we write the name AB is a ray. AB ray. Okay, see arrow mark on a one side because this side give the ray go in right direction. Okay, so what is the examples of the ray? Suppose the ray of light from a torch. Okay, so from torch the ray of light, so is an example of ray. Then sun, suppose this is the main source of light and these are the ray from sun. Okay, so this is starting point and these rays go endlessly in one direction. This is another example of rays. Okay, how to indicate? So remember this, how to write the line. So we indicate the line arrow on a both sides. See, this is line, suppose line AB, so we use arrow on both side. Okay, AB. Line segment, how to write line segment? This is line segment AB, we write only sleeping line. Okay, no arrow on it. Then and how to write the ray? Ray AB, so we see the direction, which direction go this type. This is starting point, B is ending point, so we use here arrow mark on a one side. Okay, so these are the three important terms. Then next is, so see here, now we see open curve and close curve. Okay, so first we see the close curve, a curve which start and end at the same point. Okay, see, this is the point and we start the line and again end on a same point. So this type of figure is called closed figure or open closed curve. Okay, suppose this is triangle, we start from this point, draw a triangle, again this triangle end on the same point. So this type of curve is called closed curve. And open curve means a curve that does not end at the same starting point. Suppose your line start here and end this line here. So here this is starting point and this is ending point. So curve that does not end at the starting point. So this type of curve is called open curve. Suppose this type of figure also. See here, this is starting point, this is ending point. So starting point and ending point is different. This type of figure also. Okay, so here starting point is this and ending point this. So this type of curve is called open curve and closed curve. Okay, now polygons. Polygons means, see, polygons means some simple closed figure are made up of only line segments. Okay, and such figures called polygons. So polygons having minimum how many side? Minimum 3 side. This is closed curve. Okay, so only made up of only line segment. So this is how many sides here? 1 2 3. So this is 3 sides, 3 line segment here is this 1, this 2 and 3. And what is the name of this polygon? Triangle. Okay, the next is how many line segment in this figure and how many vertices? See, this is our vertices 1 2 3 4 and side 1 2 3 4. So this is called as quadrilateral. Then next, how many sides and how many vertices here? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 vertices. And how many sides? So here 1, this 2 sides, this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5 sides. So 5 line segments. So this is called as pentagon. Okay, then next, How many corners or vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertices. And how many line segment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 line segment. So here is called hexagon. Okay. Then next is here in this figure. See here. How many points or vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And how many line segment? This is 1, this 2, this 3, this 4, this 5, 6, and this is 7. 7 line segment. And this type of polygon is called heptagon. Okay. Then next, octagon. See here. How many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the vertices. Okay. North side. 8 vertices. And how many line segment here, or how many sides here? 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 lines, 8 sides. So this type of polygons is called octagon. Okay. And if there are 9 sides or 9 vertices, then called nonagon. Okay. And if there are 10 sides and 10 vertices, then called decagon. Okay. So these are the some examples of polygons. So today you have to write the chapter name. Okay. Then you have to write this page number 104. This is point, line segment, and rays. You have to write this all underline content in your notebook. Okay. Then you have to solve this question number 2. Okay. See, classify the as a open curve and closed curve. You have to identify the figures and write the question number 3. Okay, see how many sides and how many vertices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 sides and 5 corners. So this is pentagon. This is triangle. See here how many sides here. Count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 side and 8 vertices. So it's called octagon. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 side means heptagon. Okay. So you have to write solve these 2 questions in your textbook only. Okay. Question number 3, 2 and 3, and write the information. These all point, line segment, and ray, the all underline content in your notebook. Okay. Thank you.